Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making a truly Malaysian favorite and one of the most epic noodle dishes from the streets of Malaysia, Char Kuey Teow. But first, let's take a look at the ingredients. Of course, you'll need some kuey teow or rice noodles, some chili paste, bean sprouts, fresh prawns that have been cleaned and deveined, eggs, fish cake, some garlic, chives, and for the flavoring you'll need some Kicap Manis, oyster sauce, dark soy sauce, regular soy sauce, and white pepper. You may add cockles and Chinese sausages to your Char Kuey Teow, but I'm keeping it simple today. Now let's prep the sauce. In a bowl, add all the sauces that I mentioned earlier along with the white pepper and combine well. Once the sauce is well combined, set it aside. Now let's deal with the noodles. Fresh kuey teow or rice noodles are usually stuck together and it is important to separate them before cooking to avoid any clumps of noodles. Next, the chives. Just cut them into 2-inch lengths and set aside. As for the garlic, just finely chop them up and set aside. And finally, the fish cake. I'm cutting my fish cake into thin slices, but you may cut them however you want. Now let's do a short recap. I've separated the kuey teow, combined the seasoning, and did all the cutting and chopping. Now let's fire up a wok. Here's a tip for you. When cooking Char Kuey Teow, you need to have everything prepared in advance and set close by, as you need to move quickly when working on very high heat. Add some oil and let it come to a mild smoking point. When the oil is nice and hot, add the chopped garlic and give it a quick stir. Very quickly add in the prawns, but be careful of oil splatters. After a couple of seconds, add the chili paste and continue stirring. If you prefer your Char Kuey Teow slightly spicy, just add a little more chili paste. Once the prawns are nicely cooked, add the kuey teow. Give the noodles a good stir to coat it with the chili paste and oil. Then, add the seasoning. My trick is to season as I go, adding more later if I need to so that my Char Kuey Teow does not become too salty, because the last thing we want is salty Char Kuey Teow. Throw in the sliced fish cakes and stir. Before adding in the eggs, push the noodles to one side, add some oil, and then throw in the eggs. I like to scramble the eggs a little, then cover them with the noodles for a few seconds to let the eggs char a bit before giving everything a nice stir. Now add in the bean sprouts. Add in as little or as much as you like. I like the texture and crunch of bean sprouts in Char Kuey Teow, so I'm adding quite a bit. Now for some green, throw in the chives and stir for a few seconds before turning off the heat. And that's it! My Char Kuey Teow is ready. It literally took me about 5 minutes to make this glorious wok of Char Kuey Teow. Of course, like most hawker stalls, I'm serving my Char Kuey Teow in a bowl lined with a clean banana leaf. I mean, if you're going to make hawker style Char Kuey Teow at home, you might as well do it right, banana leaf and all. I know my Char Kuey Teow recipe today lacks the essential blood cockles and Chinese sausage, but I do have juicy prawns to compensate, and that makes me a very happy girl. If you enjoyed watching this recipe and want to see me make more easy and delicious meals, do hit the subscribe button below to stay updated. Do stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye!